Welcome back to Let's Play Lords of Xulima. I still don't know how to spend skill points. Maybe it's banking skill points for level ups. Who knows? People who played the game. The people who've played the game know. Alright, we are here in the town of Velagar. Oh, I can make notes. Okay. Click here, then on the map to write a new custom note. Warwick the Merchant.
Welcome to my store.
Greetings, noble sirs. Welcome to my store. You'll never find better prices. Let me say it's an honor to serve such fine clients as yourselves.
The merchant makes an exaggerated bow to the party, nearly touching the ground with his forehead.
Allow me to present myself. My name is Warwick Longhead. How can I help you?
Let's see, look at your goods. We have brass short sword, long sword, dagger, pine igneous staff, pine infallible staff. Okay, so these are modified weapons then. Igneous inflicts 1 to 2 additional fire damage. Infallible prevents critical fails. That's interesting. There's also a Pine Accurate Longbow, 5% crit chance improvement. But... oh, because I don't have the agility, has the penalty. Okay. Oh, because it's a longbow. Okay. There's also the Brass Demon Slayer Mace. Damage increased by 50% against creatures of type Demon. I don't know how many demons I'm going to be running into at the start of the game.
See you soon.
All I need's a bug of ale and a buxom tavern wench.
Need rations for your travels?
I mean, this came out at a time when the indie RPG development community was pretty small, so it might actually be the same voice as in Age of Fear.
Good day, my lord. Are you new to the village? Surely you'll need food for your travels and adventures. You can't rest and recuperate on an empty stomach. Here you can buy rations that will keep for days. Of course, the longer we're able to make the food last, the more expensive it'll be.
So you can fill your reserves for money,
Goodbye.
which is one of the contentious parts of the mechanic. Oh, there's a barrel. There's something inside. 76 gold. Jeez. And a torch. Bunch of empty sacks. This sack has cheese. Let's see. Much the size of man, I swear it was walking. Children of Febret protect the forest. Nope, nothing. Can't talk to the unnamed villagers. You're just getting their above head text. My name is Terry. Welcome.
For a place to sleep.
Welcome to the Talking Wolf, esteemed traveler. I am Terry, your humble innkeeper. Here you can rest from your journeys in our comfortable rooms. You can also visit the tavern if you'd like to hear the talk amongst the locals while you enjoy a drink of the region's hearty beers. How can I help you? So, of course, you can do your 8-hour rests, 24-hour rests for cheaper than the food would actually cost. Let's listen to rumors. It said you can find laughing sprites in the forest that will ask you riddles. They are the spirits of Febret. If you answer them correctly, they'll give you a treasure. Okay, so keep an eye out for riddles. Or in here, I suppose. Try the water from the well. They say the springs flowing in Xulima have special properties that make you stronger. Okay, so we have, Might and Magic wells. Drogo the farmer.
Hello.
You there. You with the strong young hands. Are you looking for work, my friend? You can help this poor old man with a bad back by harvesting my grain and can pay you a fair price. How'd you feel about 50 gold in exchange for gathering 20 bundles of grain? Alright. So these cereal plants. are also a regenerating source of food, because you don't have to actually give them to him. It's hard to tell how intentional this is. Like, this isn't like... Okay, so I've been playing, or at least trying to play, in some cases, the Ultima games. Ultima 3, very clearly unintentional. The start of the game is just going into a town of clerics and grinding them, because monster spawns are so slow that you will basically not earn gold, because you have to keep buying food, where food doesn't drain in towns. Or at least not nearly as fast. So your two options are a dungeon where you are blind until you can get a source of torches.
Good day.
Here.
Shoot your shoe.
And I profited a lot of those. Or, like, untenable monster spawns. Let's see, what was that? It's been some time since we've seen Odred around, went to Serentia and is lost in the Golden Woods. You heard about that. Haunted tower north of the village. Tower of Melancholy. Sometimes you can hear cries coming from within. The lake that surrounds it is salt water, as if made with tears. Oh. A big box with a scroll of Stone Arrow 1. Physical damage. Scroll of Song of Courage 5. For 1 minute. I don't know how long a round is. Plus 15 to action modifiers, so accuracy. And a Cure Wounds potion. Cures users' wounds such as broken bones or severed muscles. Mausoleum of Queen Indaris. Here lies the body of Queen Indaris. She was a wife of King Uvatha and reigned for 35 years after his death. Mausoleums of kings are rich in treasures and full of traps. Many have perished inside of them. What could lie within that would attract so many to risk their lives? Let's see. Solani, the priestess of Thebret.
Allow me to bless you.
Welcome, pilgrims from faraway lands. May the goddess Thebret bless you. The voice and appearance of the priestess resonates with kindness and serenity. I am the High Priestess of Thebret, the Lady of all beings that grow from the earth. I understand it is not safe to speak of the gods in these times. Are you not afraid? Of Nengorth's soldiers. It is they who fear me, and not without reason. One of them tried to take me once, but before he could go so far as touch me, he was pulled down by roots and swallowed by the earth. That was the last anyone saw of him. There are not many priestesses left in these lands. Many were fooled by the false words of Nengorth and joined his cause. Spiritual help, so we can receive blessings, purify curses, or get heals. Shouldn't you be in the Temple of Thebret? Since Prince Nengorth took Velagarn, the temple has ceased to be a sanctuary and is now a prison. The soldiers do not allow anyone to approach the temple, so we do not know what is happening behind its walls. A grim expression crosses the priestess's face. What do you think is happening? All I know is that the temple is being used as something more than just a prison. I feel there's a terrible and evil energy emanating from the temple. It seems that it ascends to the very heavens. What can you tell me about the War of the Gods? The sages say the lords of Xulima had a new plan to better the world as we know it, converting it to a more just and beautiful place. But the ninth lord, Hul, did not agree with the plan and confronted the other 8 gods. So war broke out amongst the gods. Does the battle continue now? The balance of the world hangs by a thread. But in the beginning, the battle started here on Earth. But after the Great Cataclysm, the gods abandoned the world. Now they do combat in the heavens, far beyond our vision.
Those of us with spiritual connections to the gods know that Yule, the master of fate, struggles against the other 8 gods and goddesses, and that until now the balance of forces has been maintained. How can one god face 8 others? Is he that powerful? As Alnea is the Lord of Light, whose gift was life itself, Yule is the one who greets mortals at the end of their journeys. It is he who cares for their souls when they die and brings them to a place called the Twilight of Numbria. The wise believe that the power of Yule has increased, because he feeds on the souls in the Twilight. Is there nothing we can do to alter the balance of forces in favor of the 8? Pray, my son. That is what we priestesses who've escaped the invasion of the impious princes do. Can you tell me of the Lords of Xulima? The Lords of Xulima are the creators of the world, or gods, according to other cultures. Together, they built the world and all else that you can see, from the ground beneath your feet to the dragons that soar through the sky. There are 9, and they can be grouped into 3 categories. The 4 elementals, the 3 dominators, and the 2 creators. The elementals are Valet, the master of fire, Taliet, the lady of the winds, Nalaet, who moves the wind oceans of the world, and Kursket, who molds the land into mountains and valleys. The dominators are Febret, the inspiration of nature, Raznet, the lord of all the creatures and beasts that walk across the earth. The third is Golot, the architect of all that is without life. He is also known as the master of dreams. Finally, we come to the creators, the 2 most powerful of the gods who are opposites. Alnea is the lord of light and life, while Yule reigns over darkness and death. Each one plays an important role in the existence of life. Every race, every creature, every living thing needs all of the gods to be what it is. However, some gods take more interest in some creatures than others. That is why demons are known as the children of Valvet, while ogres are known as the children of Raznet. That's all, thank you.
The gods illuminate your path.
Okay. Another well. Dark Violet, Divine Resistance. Must keep some gold save. The soldiers of Nengorth charge taxes every few days on those who would enter or leave the village. Looks like we've pretty much already explored the town. We could go into the mausoleum, but, no. Let's start by heading off. Because we do have Dobrik's Ring, Tower of Melancholy. The cave is through the southeast gate. Also, I forgot you can hold right-click to see the difficulty and number of enemies. Like, this is troublesome because there's 2 Ascaries. When I hit the bestiary, what all do I get? They are ogre types. Ascari warriors. Don't drop anything special. I'm not going to leave anything up to chance there. Definitely healing you. One down. That is 6 bleed. We need to end this fast. I didn't want to expend that many resources here, but, like... Oof. Luckily, there are no truly random encounters.
Healing potion, Scroll of Light heal 5, 100 gold. Dimensional portal, this is the fast travel system, plus an extra 100 XP. You can use these portals to quickly travel between different places in the world. You may only travel to portals you've already discovered. Alright. So at the start of the game here, we really gotta... That goes to Nabros. Temple of Febret. Okay. Talon, Divine. Can I not heal out of combat? Oh, here we go. Heal. Well, let's see. There's 2. It's the basic ones. Let's give it a shot. Okay, Danfaris is basically safe at this point. The jeweled chest with a Velgarn travel crystal and 500 gold. Let's see. Ravens of Titanic difficulty. Let's not mess with that. The tree stump, plant fruits, rat cave, rodent traps have been placed inside, difficulty balanced. I was hoping for like overwhelming, easy. Sporia forest, this forest seems quiet and peaceful. It does not seem as dangerous as the warning sign claims. You ask what danger there could be in a mushroom inhabited only by mushrooms. And in hostile areas, you can be attacked without warning by enemies you won't see on the map. When you encounter these enemies, you can try to avoid combat, or by using the camouflage ability if you have sufficient power points. The total number of enemies in an area is fixed. When you defeat all the enemies in an area, it will be cleaned and it will not return. When you clear an area of enemies, both those you see on the map and those that wander the areas are hidden, you'll receive a bonus. So let's not... oh god, do I really go back to town already, though? I'm gonna keep poking in case... Okay, so that is a sphere of energy for the talisman as well as a chest. That's locked. I'd rather be able to pick it. Sure. Dangerous difficulty, there's 4 of them. Oh, I think I have to go back and use the inn. I don't like using the inn this early on, but...
Hello.
Give me the 8-hour rest. Hopefully that'll recover everything. It does.
Look at the place to sleep.
Let me get a rumor as well. Be careful around the village walls. When you think you're alone, you might be ambushed by the creatures lurking outside. Oh, beyond.
Come back soon.
Basically, hostile areas. This is definitely one of those games I'm gonna like pick off fights where I think I can handle them early on. Because, like I've shown, we have pretty limited healing per excursion. I guess I do go for the rats. Because they are a balanced encounter. They prey at night and stalk at night, after all. Ah! Rat Fang. May have some value for the purpose of crafting ornaments, so basically it is delayed money. You hear the sound of your footsteps echoing as you walk through the main cave. The area is thick with the nauseating smell of rotting flesh. Everywhere there are rat droppings and cobwebs. And it was mentioned that there are rat traps abound. Okay, so the gears indicate which ones will damage you. Difficulty troublesome. Use a torch. Difficulty troublesome. I think I can handle one troublesome target. Let's just see about how much health you have. You have a chunk of health, but again, you're one target, and I have 3 characters who are inflicting stuns. Okay. Corpse is empty, corpse is empty, Agaricus, 34 gold. Empty. Cocoons, not an empty cocoon. Lockpick. Lockpick. Okay. Water barrel, Tarica, or Lactaria. Oh, I see. I wait for it to... Alright. Single target troublesome. Let's go for it. And again, I can kind of just... Okay. Critical fail. Next is Talon's turn. Everyone misses. Let's go ahead and shuriken you. I don't like you. Tangled, I think, means can't change square, which is fine. I'm gonna heal you one more time there. Damn it. I'm gonna have to see if I'm reloading based on your XP. Let's see, so that is 153, 154, 153. Okay. I'm still reloading that. Thought I saved before it, but whatever. We lost no progress at all. Let's go. Ah. What was over here? Right, 4 target troublesome. I don't want to deal with that right now. Oh, God. It is still just the rats, though. My thinking is... it's not the worst thing in the world as long as I can basically domino them down. You know, as I get more turns out of them, the faster I can clear them out. Yeah. Can't one-hit kill you, so... the next guy. Really? Okay, 2 fangs. Dark Indigo is a point of cold resist. I think this is a rest. Too many enemies I can't rest. I have to leave and rest outside, I suppose. Can't rest in hostile areas. Makes sense. Yes, give me 8 hours and head back in. Alright, I should be able to deal with this encounter as well. You are just a kid. It doesn't matter. Actually, that did slightly matter. That was not the order I should have gone. Oh well. I'm getting a lot of money in the fangs anyway. Another lockpick. Brass Battle Hammer. Let's see. I guess who's using hammers? Is it you? Yes. So you need a little more agility. That is 2% more crit chance, but also 2% crit fail chance for 3 more damage. Also 2 more stuns, so I should hold on to that for when we level up. Looks like the cave isn't too big either. Single troublesome. Let's give this another shot and not get tremendously unlucky. $60 HP. I'm going to go ahead and use the shuriken just to get you started bleeding. There we go. You go ahead and just... Honestly, just bonk him. It is worth using sparks on these because they have so much health. Go for the light heal. You're still bleeding. Tangle, which is fine. Okay. We're basically good. I do want to go ahead and heal between fights there. Oh no, that nausea does not go away. That'll be interesting. Single challenging undead skeleton. There's a water barrel here, though. At the end of this cave, you observe with horror a skeletal body in threatening battle armor. You've encountered strange creatures before, but never have you seen the living dead. From where could such a great evil have come from? Okay, there's also something in the corpse container here. A quartz ring. Quality, quartz, 1. I guess that's basically just unenchanted. I don't know if you can custom enchant stuff. So that's 2 different rats as well as the normal rats. Let's dance with the spider I know. Once again, gonna start you off with... Oh, crap. That's not a good start. Sparks... Bonk. You are still in the stun status. I'm still going to go ahead and light heal you. You're no longer stunned, so I can miss again. But you have another wound, or you have a wound even. So you're going to be less accurate. A spider egg removes toxins from the body, cures poison on itself, or is worth 240 gold. I assume that's not... I'm not going to get the full sell value of the items. Then again, I've gotten a surprising amount of just raw cash anyway. Egg. 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 That's troublesome. Got 1 giant rat. That's still only like 24 HP. Alright. You're gonna one-shot. One-shot you. And everyone else can focus on giant rat. Two fangs. Whoa, Borderlands. Spell scroll of light heal 2. Body has a light heal 1, 80 gold. This body has another brass battle hammer. It's lock difficulty 1. Ow. Okay, 76 times 4. Fairly chunky amount of cash. Let's see, we're about to get into another encounter. Let's go ahead and have you drink that healing potion. Ooh, that's a chunky amount. That hurts. You really didn't finish that off, okay. I don't know if you have to be, like, a class that can cast it to begin with, but it's not like Talon's the... Weighing my options here. Well, you know what? It's a single target over here. Let's give this a try. Because it's easier to stack statuses on one target. Also, I know it's a skeleton, but I have to try and lead it. There's bone marrow. I don't think I'm making this one. Yeah, okay. I think I just kind of... dip here. I want to... what was the difficulty here? Challenging. I'll give it a go. So you have 24 each, you have 42. Get your bleed going. Start hitting the ones that have less HP, because that removes sources of damage. Let's see. Gallon, yeah, you throw the light heal over there. Okay, you don't have to be the right class. I was going back to town anyway, I'm not overly concerned. Currently, a win is a win. Especially because I don't seem to lose out on experience. see. You have 206. You have 186. You have 192. Why are you getting a different amount of experience? Okay, let's see. Maybe I do need to put my armor on Denfaris instead of Gestork. Because she is drawing a lot of aggro. Wait, have you been gaining more XP? Yeah, what the hell? Oh, you gain the trap experience and stuff. Okay, start the same way. Alright, let's just head back to town. Items may have restocked as well, so maybe we can actually get some armor. I seem to remember Ratfang's actually being used for a quest. I'm thinking about it, but I might be misremembering. Also, I can loot the tombs. Cool. Brass light plate armor. Yeah. And it's light, so it's less armor than it would provide, but it's also 50% weight, which is just cool to have. So let me visit the market.
Need a new weapon?
Okay, nothing is different in your stock, but also I didn't realize I can actually click over to the tabs. Sell that quartz ring. Sell scrolls and consumables and miscellaneous items. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Okay. So, let's see. Brass light scale armor. For 340. Brass versatile shield +2 evasion. You know what, let's worry about stalking one character at a time, I guess. For absolute protection gloves, +2 to all, or +5 to all resistances, 3 defense, 2 weight. For 140. Oarcloth King gloves, +1 to all attributes. Brass Igneous Protection Helm.
See you soon.
Okay, so look, you are now kitted. I mean, no boots, actually.
Good day, sir.
Your goods, Igneous Protection boots, sure.
See you soon.
Alright, yeah. You can also have an amulet, 2 rings, and a cloak.
Need a new weapon?
Okay, Constitution 1, Speed 1. Buy the Constitution for you, and... well, there's no other ring, so... Speed 1. 1 strength and agility or 8 maximum power points. Why is that life? But I'm going to buy that as well. Giant cloak or philosopher cloak? Giant cloak.
Come back soon.
So you're going to put on these rings. And the warrior necklace and the giant cloak. You are going to wear the life necklace.
Need a new weapon?
Alright, so I can sell the brass battle hammers. I'll sell 1 for now. So these cloaks only have their affixes. They don't have any base stats, it seems like. Salves can be used on others. Is there anything I can spare, really? Not really, but Gastork is, a monster now.
See you soon.
I don't know when things restock. Ooh, something in this barrel. Lockpick. 2 more days for those to regrow. Let's go ahead and rest for 8 hours. Okay, so now that I have all that kitting done, which one do I try again? I think I'm just going to try these guys up here one more time. I'll probably also grind in the rat cave off screen. Because the bonus only applies... Ah, crap. Oh, I'm still nauseous. How do I get... Do I have to use the... Eh. Well, I have way more casting I can do this time, at least. Oh, I need to pass out some of that equipment because you do not have the strength for it all. Crap. Sparks. Light heal. Gallon isn't the most danger, really. I'm gonna swap out. Because Gallon is not in the best state for combat anyway, right now. Fail. Not jazzed about the critical fail mechanic, but it seems to only do chip damage anyway. Heal Denfaris. Nice, land a stun. Land... no wounds. Sparks. Could have sparked. Oh well. Okay, so that's that encounter done. We can get a Sphere of Energy, which brings us from 23.65 to 43.65. So 20%. Should have expected that. A brass bassinet. Wow, really? Alright. Well, let's see here. So you are 7 units overweight. So let's swap that shield off of you and hand these over to Danfaris. And swap those boots out. Those can go to Gallon, I guess. Okay. And we'll end off by leveling up Hero. Bump up agility for weapons. It's like 2 different attributes to improve. Okay. Probably just speed, right? We have 5 skill points. So probably want to go Perception, Lockpick, Trap Disarm, and Bows, because that's what you're doing most turns. Cool. Alright. That calls for a rest until healed. Yeah, we're not getting rid of that nausea until we buy those potions, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I will do off-screen grinding for the, well, the wheat down there and the rat cave. Just to hammer out those, excess... Oh god, that's 500 for sick. Hang on a second.
Soon.
It would be weird to offer just HP healing from the priestess when it's so cheap to stay at the end.
Greetings.
Spiritual help, healing. Okay, 150 is still a chunk of money, but
Come back whenever you feel lost.
yeah. Next time on Let's Play Lords of Xulima, we will be ready to clear the rat cave. See you then.